What is this golden box from 1787? With months on either side, followed by a string of letters and numbers, found in a Swedish attic. Inside is a mirror and an empty compartment. The material seems to be brass. Presumably this would be a calendar. However, I'm looking to know how it works and for confirmation. Any ideas? It's a Swedish brass tobacco box with a perpetual calendar. These were used in Northern Europe until the 19th century. A typical runic calendar consisted of several horizontal lines of symbols, one above the other. The letters A to G represent days of the week, letters and numbers represent the dates, and symbols below each month represent moon cycles, solstices and holidays. I bought a jean jacket at Target literally yesterday, and the jacket is made by Ava and Viv brand. Then felt a ball of some kind sewn into the lining. Cut the lining and found this really lightweight velvety soft ball, with a slight groove in the top third, that I couldn't crush in my hand. I'm assuming something related to the clothing manufacturing process. The inside is some kind of solid foam, and the outside appears to have a thin coating of something. I'm just really curious about what this is and what it could be for. It's a jeans washing ball. It is a great substitute for pumice stone in jeans washing, which are long service life, low noise, and can protect the washing machine directly in the washing process. I bought an antique couch and found this in it. The handle to it is wood, and the top piece is metal with rust. Looks like it's used to spread something, but I'm not sure. No visible markings or writing on it, and it's about 4 inches long. The metal part is not flimsy and not sharp. What is it? It's a palette knife for painting. I have one exactly like that. It is my favorite tool. Very flexible, strong and sharp. What is this super heavy thing made of metal? This is super old. Looks like stone but is metal. All the holes and indents look like they are molds for fence posts or something. Any ideas? It's a swage block used for shaping long sections to a specific cross-section. I have my great-grandfather's swage block. He was a blacksmith in the 1800s. About once a year I have to move it from one place to another for various reasons. Not an easy task. What is this thing? I got at an estate sale. It's got a round mushroom-shaped top, about 3 inches in diameter and 3 inches high, and seems to be made of silver. No markings or stamps inside. There are 5 identical shapes cut out around it. They look like little ghosts or chili peppers. My best guess is that it goes into a vase to help arrange flowers, but I really have no idea. Any help is appreciated. This is part of the bathroom set of Sano Law fixtures from the 1910s. It's a nickel-plated brass-tiered grouping of a toothbrush holder, soap rack, and towel fixtures. The Sano Law Company emerged from the Art Brass Company of New York in the early 1900s and continued only until the Depression era. What is this thing? I found at a thrift shop, built like blacksmithing tongs, made from forged steel, with no markings. One side is a sharp overhand hook, the other is a sharp smaller sideways hook. Immediately made me think of farrier tools, but I have no idea. The guy at the shop had no idea either. I also noticed it doesn't close completely. What is it? It's an old drum brake spring plier. It is a tool used for drum brakes on automobiles, for installing and removing various springs that hold the brake shoes on. What is this colander-type ceramic bowl? Inside a matching larger decorative bowl. I'm staying in a country house in the north of Scotland. Lots of the furniture and objects seem original. The larger bowl is 600 mm across. The holes in the smaller bowl are 4 mm across. There are other ceramics in the house with matching motifs. One appears to be an oversized ice bucket. There is a water jug and other bowls. Thoughts are it is a colander for fruits or berries, or for flower arranging, or some sort of dressing room setup. Any ideas? I have a set of these that was in my grandparents' bathroom. That's a washing bowl for a bedroom and a smaller pierced soap dish from the days before running water in a house. The bowls would be in the bedroom, usually on a special piece of furniture called a washstand. The maid would bring a jug of hot water every morning, and the lady would wash her face and hands, or a gentleman would shave. The servants obviously would have to clear everything up. What is this metal decorated thing, about the size of a normal size hand, and has a ring decor element at the top? The decor element at the top is the size of a large ring. I think it might be part of some tea set, but have no idea what the purpose of it would be. I am quite sure it is French as it was found in a Paris vintage store. It does not have any engravings. Any ideas? That's a 19th century nickel-silver estribos de campana, or bell stirrups. I don't know if they're meant to be used or just decoration, but they're ornate stirrups. What is this small gray box above an induction stove in an Airbnb room? It is 10 centimeters wide, about 2 centimeters high, and 1 to 2 centimeters deep. Light switches from non-stop red to pulsating green. One button on the right side can be pushed but doesn't do anything. It's made out of plastic and is electrical. We don't know the age, origin, or company, neither are any words or prints on it. What is it? It's a stove alarm. It alerts of a hazard in the kitchen, even before toxic gases are produced and a fire starts. It predicts a potential cooking fire hazard before normal fire alarms do and sounds out a warning alarm, so the person cooking can take action. Its self-learning technology learns its sensitivity based on the user's cooking habits, ensuring accurate hazard recognition and uninterrupted cooking. What is this small silver box with a sliding lid, possibly Moroccan in decoration? There are 2 small loops on either side, and the central floral motif has some symbols above it. I suspect it might be a matchbox. Hand for scale as I don't have a tape measure nearby. The lid is of a different style of decoration. What is it? It's a silver KORAN box from the 19th century and from Morocco, most probably from the desolate central anti-Atlas mountain region. It was made to house a small KORAN. The box could then be worn, perhaps as a protective talisman. What are these sets of iron found in a bag together? The top 3 pieces are the same thing from different angles. The bottom piece is a wedge. My hand for scale. I bought a house from a woman who left a lot of old stuff behind. She did a lot of different types of arts and crafting work, so it could be anything. Old tools from her father were left here as well. Any ideas? They are weights from a type of beam balance scale, a device used to measure mass. An object is put into a disc on one side that hangs from one end of a bar. It is balanced with weights at the other end. What is this solid brass object with machining marks, screw in one end, ridge on the inside of curvature, and tear marks in brass? There are no marks to identify with, no writing, and age unknown, but obviously modern enough to have a screw. Found in the garden of the summer house using a metal detector. Was buried approx a foot deep, alone with no other things found nearby. What is it? Please let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.